First of all, usually, most of the time, you will not hear a response. Your application will go into a void. Sometimes companies send like an email or something that they say, thank you, we have received your application. We will let you know, right? Just to confirm they received it. Sometimes you don't get that, but the likelihood of hearing back is very small. It's for sure under 10%. A lot of people, it's under 1%, depending on what you're doing. So that means you apply to 100 jobs and you get an interview for one of them or not even. That is not uncommon. You can't like apply in series, like one after another and wait to hear. It doesn't work like that. You need to apply to many, many, many things all in parallel. And then if you're lucky, you'll get a bite here and a bite there. Someone will call you in for an interview. Someone will call you in for a screening phone call, like that kind of thing. Someone will say, okay, let's do a video interview with you. So you're getting a bite here, a bite there, right? And this is after you've applied to hundreds and hundreds, right? You can easily apply to 100 jobs in a day if you're applying to posted jobs. Easy. What some people do is they have like one version of their resume and maybe one version of their cover letter that they change the greeting on, like dear, and then fill in the name, right? But it's the same letter. And then they blast that out. Now, if you're doing that, you could literally apply to 1,000 jobs in a day. You could apply to every job you see, just, here you go. Now, the likelihood is that that will not work. You will not get a single callback if you do that. Because the thing is, because there are so many people applying for jobs, they can afford to be very picky, very, very picky. We only want someone that matches exactly what we said we're looking for. Oh, you don't match exactly? Okay, then forget it. That's how that works because there's so many applicants. So usually the way you do this and have it actually go somewhere is you're going to hate this, but you have to tailor each resume you send and each cover letter you send, if you send cover letters. Right? It should be specifically tailored to what that employer says, like, we're looking for this, 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 this. You have to speak directly to those, right? Now, if you're doing networking, like I talk about networking, I talk about the things you can do, especially if you're an introvert. You can network online. You can use social networking and email and things. And there are some things you can do. Same idea applies there. Just like job interviews, you blast out a lot of things, and then you hope that some of them come back to you. With networking, it kind of works the same way. You blast out a lot of requests, hire me. You blast out like, hey, let's get together and talk. I have some questions I'd love to ask you. And you hope that some of them come back. The likelihood of the networking stuff coming back is much higher, by the way. But for people that are just applying to posted jobs, this is the name of the game. It's all in parallel. And you have to do a lot. And you have to, like I said earlier, you have to put some quality into it. You can't just blast out a generic thing. That will probably lead to no results. So hopefully that makes sense, Deepak.